you've played it for audiences,
Yeah.
and how do people respond to the piece?
Well, I find that when I'm playing it on its own, I play it, I think I, so when it's an encore, then as an encore, that complexity of interpretation is a little bit lost because the excitement of the prior concerto or whatever it was is
Yep.
so overwhelming. So I play it a little bit differently when I play it as an encore, and I don't love changing the intention of it. So I'm still finding the zone where I feel like I'm true to the expression and the
Mhm.
meaning, but it also, I somehow separate it from the energy that happened before. I think this piece doesn't benefit from riding on the tail of what happened. I think it needs,
Mhm.
and I can do this as an encore with a certain deliberateness of mindset. I can
Mhm.
be true to the music and separate it from what just happened. And it's a matter of the first few phrases, finding a way to bring the audience into what it actually is versus expecting it to be a showy piece because it has some quicker notes in it. It's very tempting as an encore to go just like take off. Like I can play it faster even, and it's tempting to just go da, 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 and like wow people.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't work. It works for a page and doesn't work because that's not the piece. Um, and what's fun is a sort of slower build, a little bit more lyricism and complexity. So you start out and people think, oh, this is going in this direction, but then you change direction. That said, it's still different than when I play it on its own as its own piece. So it's kind of fascinating to work with a piece in different contexts because in between all those different ways of presenting it, you find the common ground that is that piece's identity. And it's the same like if I play a Bach um, movement versus if I play the whole piece in a recital. So I play like the Gigue by Bach from E major partita, for example. I play that a lot as an encore. And the way I play it as an encore doesn't necessarily work when it's the last movement of the partita, but I do distill elements from both ways of playing it. So it's kind of, yeah, it's the situation of a standalone versus part of something else piece.